Okay, hopefully I have enough gems. Welcome back to Love Island, where Shelby has just learned that one of the boys has said they would steal the money. Just putting this out there, but I would never steal the money. What would I even spend it on? The shed has everything I need. A microwave for my frozen pizzas, a wardrobe filled with the latest corduroy fashion, and I feel lonely. I can always talk to Greg, right? Greg? Huh? He's probably nipped to the shop. I'm fine by myself, really. I don't need anyone at all. Or any money. Nope. Will Shelby be able to make sense of it all? I'm not banking on it. No way. Wait. What? No way any of the boys said that. Yeah, that's giving major red flag energy. It could have been taken out of context. Whoa, defensive much? I didn't mean it like that. Well, how did you mean it? Jesse rubs the back of his neck, his cheeks flushed a strawberry red. Just, you know, that it could have been said offhand. Super sus there, Jesse. Come on, gang, we're ruining the game for Shelby. Go on, Shelby. Which of the boys said they'd steal the money? I asked people. It was Ethan. I think the only person it could really be is Ethan. Ethan looks at you with big sad eyes, his mouth down, turned an uneasy frown. You're right, Shelby. It was me. I said I'd steal the money. The silence is thunderous. You could cut the tension with a knife. Whoa, man, that's a deep cut. I suppose I should probably explain myself. Too right, you should. Ethan winces. To be fair, it feels like ages ago when I said that. I wasn't trying to be snaky or anything. Just like if I was in the right situation with the wrong girl. Like if they broke in my trust or something, I might go for the cash. Obviously, I would never do it to someone I had a genuine connection with. Yeah, I don't buy this little puppy dog act for 1 second. Stealing the money is always a no-no. I mean, it's not something I'd say, but I get what Ethan means. Nah, man, that's a serious ick for me. Trust issues much? I know, right, Hayden? You and I are always on the same page. It's never acceptable. Yeah, I'm with Hayden on this. Of course I am. It feels like a major red flag. Yeah, I get that it's not a cool thing to have said. Come on, Shelby, you must have said things in the heat of the moment. Things that could have been twisted to sound shady. There's shady Jesse, and then there's full-on eclipse. Oh, it's okay, Jesse, she's right. I was a proper numpty. What the? Well, that was super ox. You're telling me. But onwards and upwards, yeah? You ready for your next question, Shelby? Ready. Okay, this one's better. This islander turns on in ear whispers. You take a moment before answering. Okay, I think it's... Okay, it has to be Hayden. Hayden! You got it! Yes! Oh, I didn't know what L-I meant or something. You clap as the islanders cheer your correct answer. I told you I'd get it all right. Love that you remembered that, Shelby. You kept your seat. All right, I'm coming back down. Look at Shelby getting both her questions right. She's obs listening to all of us, which is hot. Oh, thank you, Hayden. You climb back down and join the others. My turn. Elizabeth goes up on the ladder. She smiles as she sits down. Ready. First question. This islander's dream is to own an island. This could only be one person. It's Ethan. The island is happening and you're all invited. The ethos will be to relax, eat, and sleep. No parties? I'll throw a party if you come, Shelby. Next question, please. This islander's favorite hobby is video games. Ooh, that's a hard one. That's what she said. Dude, let her think. I'm going with Shelby. Right again, Elizabeth. Had a sneaky feeling it was you. She jumps up and heads back down the ladder. No dunking for me. I've got trivia competition with you, Elizabeth. You so do. Guess I'll go now. He lifts himself easily into the seat because he's so strong. The stuntman's skills coming in handy, huh? They're useful. Hayden, first question. Bring it on. Frankie picks up a card and reads it out. This islander wanted to grow up to be an astronaut. Ooh. Wait, I've got to think about this for a second. Who's got astronaut energy? He takes his time looking at each of you. He smirks. Sophia. How did you know? Am I right? Yeah. Up until I realized that space junk is a thing, I was all about working in zero gravity. Knew it. Still think I'd make a hot astronaut. I don't know about that. And he just cuts straight to the next place. Next question, please. You grab a card and read out the question. This islander is on the show for real love. There's a hush as Hayden thinks. I'm going with Shelby. Bingo! Oi, oi. Trivia has no hold on me. You and I are so good together. I'll just climb down as the dunk tank didn't beat me. He jumps up and makes his way down to the steps back to the group, saving the best till last. Get up there. She gracefully pulls herself up the seat and sits down. Wow, this is a view. Look at all you hotties. You trying to distract us with compliments? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Worth a try. First question for you. This islander thinks their best attribute is their chat. That's a difficult one. She shrugs before blurting out her answer. Hayden? Wrong. I would never say that. I know, right? Are you stupid, Naya? Naya's dunked into the water. She quickly swims back to her seat. It's me, Naya. Thought you'd know that. Oh yeah, how did I mess that up? Next one. This islander's ultimate fantasy is blindfolded roleplay. Ooh, sexy, I know this one. That's Ethan. Ugh, sure is. Know a lot about the other guys, don't you? That's part of the challenge, so yeah. I'm getting down before someone tricks me into another dunk. She climbs back down and you all gather together. I love that challenge. I know, me too, Hayden. More than the kissing one? I didn't say that, did I? Kind of shows who listens and who doesn't. Or just who has a good memory under pressure. You quickly dry yourselves off. I'm ready for the next part of the challenge. Shall we get going? The next part of the challenge consists of 9 poles, each labeled with an islander's name. Beside them are several large rings in the shape of wedding rings. Ethan reads from the banner overhead. Ring toss challenge. How do we play? You pick up a card and read out the game rules. Players will take turns to read a statement about another islander. They will then throw a ring on the islander's pole that they think the statement is about. Clever wedding ring toss. This is gonna cause some ag. Nah, it's gonna be chill. Going to be chill. We're gonna find out, Hayden. You're first. Cool, let's do this. Hayden strides to take a card and a ring. He reads out the first statement. Which islander is the most marriage material? Hayden looks awkwardly between you, Frankie, and Sophia, unable to make up his mind. Everyone holds their breath as he decides. Eventually, Hayden tosses the ring onto your pole and flashes you a smile. Shelby, of course. Blow him a kiss. Catch. You blow him a kiss. He reaches out and catches it in his palm, puts his hand to his heart, putting that here as a keepsake. What a line. My turn. Frankie steps up and takes a card. Which islander would ruin a wedding by shouting, I object? She steps up and grabs her ring before tossing it onto your pole. You missed Sophia's pole. Aw, awkward. I think you missed Sophia's pole. Oi! Nope, I knew what I was aiming for. Hayden throws you a guilty look. You step up next, he picks up a card. Which islander would look best on their wedding day? I'm gonna keep the piece here and go with. He tosses his ring and it lands on Hayden's bowl. Just look at his little face. Imagine him in his wedding tux. I reckon he'd skydive into the wedding venue too, and he wouldn't even break a sweat. Hayden wipes a mock tear from his eye. I was thinking extreme cross-country motorbike ride and then a skydive. Naya narrows her eyes. Whoa, the next card is seriously juicy. Whose turn is it? You're not supposed to look at the cards if it's not your turn, Hayden. Whoops, my bad. I want to know what the card was now, though. Yeah, read it out if it's a juicy one. Which islander is most likely to cheat with a bridesmaid? I think we all know the answer to that one anyway. Do we? Hayden gestures to Ethan. What? Why me? You're a self-proclaimed player. We've all heard you admit it. Former player, plus a player and a cheat are totally different things. I don't want that reputation. I don't appreciate you stirring, Hayden. Hayden frowns. I was just going off what you told me. No need for beef. Let's move on. It's about time it was my turn. How's your aim, Shelby? Hopefully just as good as yours. Hayden mutters under his breath, just loud enough for you to catch. To be fair, you could throw the ring at my head and I'd still be impressed. You whisper back. Noted. Go on, Shelby, you got this. You pick the top card and read it quietly to yourself. Which islander would arrive most punctually at their own wedding? Couldn't hear you, Shelby. Is it a good one? Honestly, no. No stakes here. I say let her pick another one. Something more dramatic. Or more flirty. You sneak a peek at the next two cards. Choose a flirty card. I've got a better one. Go on then, what does it say? You read the card out to the group. Which islander would give you the sexiest wedding night? Oof, I want that one. Hayden! You step up and toss your ring. It sails lazily through the air and lands on Hayden's name. Hayden couldn't hide his smile. I'm not gonna deny it. But I think I'd have to show you. Oh! Frankie avoids looking at the two of you. I'm gonna need specifics though. Why did you pick me? You're hot. I'm hot. I'm not sure you're hot much. Yeah, I'm not sure I can argue with that. You don't mess about. I like that about you. Makes you even more hot. If that's actually possible. You know what, Shelby? What? I think I could give you a little taster of how sexy your wedding night would be. There's a gasp from a couple of the other islanders at how forward Hayden is being. Hear me out. Surely it could encompass our first dance together. You want to dance with me right now in front of everyone? Sure, why not? You lower your voice to a whisper. What about Frankie? She knows we're getting close. Hayden beckons to you. He keeps his voice low so only you can hear him. Let me set the scene. He steps, moving his hips a gentle rhythm. It's the end of your hypothetical wedding party. The guests are slipping away, their eyes sparkling with the joy of the night. We've given the most exhilarating day of their lives. Their hearts are glowing. They're basically witnessed the most romantic wedding of all time. Okay, what about the sexy part though? I'm getting there. Don't you worry. We step out into the glow of the moonlight. The air is warm. The stars seem to cling to your skin. It's like you've pulled them down. That's how powerful your aura is. Our minds are racing with all the things we're about to get up to in our honeymoon suite, but for now we dance. Hayden's face is serious for a second as he takes you in. Come here. Slow, sexy dance. Hell yeah. You shudder at Hayden and smile. He takes you around the waist, a spark passing between you as your as his hand grazes your hip. His eyes never leave yours. You step and twirl and wind your hips to an imaginary beat. He pulls your arms up to lace around his neck, and you fall deeper into each other's heady gaze. You forget about the other islanders and lose yourself in the moment. It's just you and Hayden locked together, hearts beating, heavy tension brewing between your moving bodies. Are you two done yet? I want to move on. You and Hayden laugh and move away from each other. Right, who's up next? Ethan picks up a card and reads it out. With which islander could turn your head on the dance floor? Ethan flexes his arm with a grin. Watch me be absolutely terrible at this. He picks up his ring and tosses it, squinting as it hurtles through the air and lands perfectly on your pole. Aha! See what I did there, everyone? I set expectations low and then I smashed it. Take note. I could watch Shelby on the dance floor all night long. She moves like a leopard. Sexy, slinky, free. You think so? It's gorgeous to watch. How do you know? Oh wait, I've danced. Okay. Elizabeth reads her card out. Ooh, we got a duplicate. Which islander is marriage material? Shall I discord or play? Play. I want to see who you pick. Might as well play. Elizabeth shrugs and tosses her ring casually. It lands on Jesse's pole. I mean, just look at him. You all know it's true. Thanks, Elizabeth. That means a lot. Ugh. Naya steps up with a smile. Which islander would sell their wedding photos to a magazine? Easy. Her ring lands on Hayden's name. Our boy Hayden is a true romantic. He'd want to scream from the rooftops about his fairy tale wedding. I can't even deny it, Naya. I want to spread that love for sure. Just us two left to go, Jesse. You go first. Jesse picks his card. Which islander would gossip behind the bride's back? Ooh, that's a harsh one. Sorry, Sophia. He throws it on Sophia's pole. Sophia laughs and shrugs. Whatever it's the truth. I'm a huge gossip, saving the best till last. She waves her card around. Which islander's wedding would you avoid? Her ring whizzes to land on Elizabeth's pole. Elizabeth shakes her head and tries to laugh it off. Huh? Why? Earlier you told me you wanted to get married on a farm. That's an ew for me. An immediate no. It just wouldn't be my vibe. Great to know who isn't my real friend in here then. Seriously, you're annoyed? After you just threw your ring onto Jesse's pole? Your phone pings. I've got a text! Islanders, in order to decide the winner of the ring toss challenge, you must each attempt to throw a ring onto the central pole. The winner gets a special prize to be announced later. Hashtag ring toss champ, hashtag fair enough. With the mood slightly subdued, each islander steps up to toss their final ring. Everyone seems distracted, so the attempts are total fails. Until Jesse, his ring sails perfectly onto the pole. Only you can beat me now, Shelby. You smile and grab your ring. Would the competitive toss get me to win? I'll use sexy toss because, I don't want to win. Because let's have some fun. Eyes on me, boys. You drop low and pick the ring up, throwing flirty glances down at your fellow islanders. You sigh and bite your lips, snapping back up and extending your arm. You narrow your eyes into a steely, sexy gaze and throw. The ring drifts past through the air and misses the pole. Oops, not my shot. I beg to differ. I'm distracted. Jesse gives you a cheeky grin. I win. His victory is met with shrugs and sighs. Nobody's feeling it. Girls, maybe we should go inside and get changed. Good idea. I'm still damp from the dunking. You leave the boys alone to debrief on the challenge. You glance around the dressing room. The vibe is definitely off. Lisbeth and Sophia are busy throwing each other shady looks. Wow, great vibes. Girlies. Was that sarcasm? How could you tell? A sarcasm sandwich, you're speaking my language. I know, right, Elizabeth? You and I are besties. Sophia rolls her eyes. Got something to say, Sophia? Maybe we all just need to take a sec. There's definitely some tension in the room. Okay, but can someone at least help me pick an outfit? Let's find something stunning and dry. I'm going to wear the exact same I always do. Urgh, look at you. It's like I haven't seen that outfit before. I'm shook. You're simply gorgeous. Leave some for the rest of us. I feel better already. How about you guys, Sophia? Lisbeth? They both cross their arms and avoid each other's gaze. You sit down to touch up your makeup, letting the bustle of the dressing room fade around you. When you're finished, you realize the girls have gone down the lawn, and you can hear Aggie voices floating up from outside. You decide to head down to see what's going on. You step out onto the lawn and into the drama. The girls and boys are standing separately from each other, each group tangled in their own argument. I'm not that guy, though, and seriously, I don't understand where this reputation is coming from. Dude, you literally told us you were a player. I said I used to be a player. A cheat and a player are totally different things, mate. Potato, potato. Huh? Potato, potato. What is the tar? What is that? I hate it. Potato, potato, not potato. It's Gosh darn it. It's tomato. Same thing. I agree with Hayden, though. Are you trying to wind me up? Milo steps between the two of them, hands outstretched. Come on, boys, it's just a game. Hayden catches sight of you and steps away from Ethan, a small smile on his face. I'm definitely interrupting something here. Your attention is pulled away by Sophia's raised voice. But why did you do it? It's disrespectful. Like you weren't chatting all this rubbish about getting closer to Hayden. So that was cool, but me picking Jessie for marriage material in a game isn't? I'm dealing with this split couple stuff in my own way. Me and Jessie are complicated right now. I'm allowed to explore other options. Lisbeth rolls her eyes. You just don't want him to do the same. Girls, we can't let these boys come between us. Lisbeth's got a point. I've already got Shelby after my guy, now you too? I'm gonna call Sophia out. Like, screw you. Sophia, it's time somebody set it to you straight. You're a hypocrite. You can't pursue Hayden, then expect Jessie to pine after you. You're just saying that because you want him. Nobody really asked you, Shelby. Look at you, clearly not my girl in here, Sophia. I could say exactly the same thing about you, babe. You literally said that you'd avoid my wedding. That doesn't exactly sound like you're planning on being my friend on the outside. You're genuinely annoyed about that? For real? Naya pats Lisbeth's arm gently. You hurt her feelings, Sophia. Jessie breaks out of the boys' circle. Why are you all arguing? Maybe because that whole challenge was an absolute shambles. Don't even get me started on the dunk game. Imagine not knowing my turn on. That was an innocent mistake, Sophia. That whole challenge just told us that nobody is serious about anybody. What? Excuse me? Like, why did you score me so low in the kissing booth challenge, Hayden? 'Cause you suck, okay? And why did you answer all your dunking questions so confidently? Because I'm better than you, okay? You clearly know way more about Sophia and Shelby than you do about me. I think we've been over this challenge enough. Agreed. We all just need to take a break. Of course you're agreeing with him. Sophia storms off by herself. Frankie, Naya, and Elizabeth break away together. Both of the boys head off in different directions apart from... Can we hang out for a bit, Shelby? Oh, sure. No, I don't want to hang out with you. You and Ethan perch on the swing seat together. I just wanted to check how you were after that challenge. A bit of a big one. There was some definite overreacting. I don't know, I think some people were definitely overreacting. The challenges are supposed to be fun with a hint of drama. Some people take it way too far. For sure, I guess it's all heat of the moment stuff. How do you feel though? I don't care. Honestly, a bit strange about the whole thing. Mostly the beef with Hayden. I was generally upset about that. He plays it like he's the innocent boy next door type. But it really felt like he was trying to sabotage me and make me look like a villain. You think he's out to get you? I don't know. It did feel that way though. But I didn't really pull you away just to talk about the challenge. Why did you pull me away then? I'll level with you. Shelby, I wanted to chat about us. No thanks. Our potential connection. No thanks. What connection? What connection? This isn't what I wanted to hear. I don't want to have any regrets in here, that's all. I was sort of hoping things would grow between us. You must know I think you're absolutely gorgeous. Ethan, that's not the whole thing, okay? And I love talking to you. But if you're not feeling it, there's nothing I can do. You shift awkwardly in your seat, realizing as you do so that your water bottle is empty. Before you can respond, Hayden approaches the swing seat with an easy smile. Maybe I can steal you for a bit, Shelby? Of course. All this marriage talk from the challenge got me thinking. Ethan rolls his eyes slightly, looking off into the distance. Hayden takes that opportunity to cheekily mouth, Treehouse, you and me, now? Let's go. I made sure to save gems for this. Let's go. You wave goodbye and to a confused-looking Ethan. Dusk has fallen as you walk into the treehouse together, taking it all in. Did you know this was here? It's gorgeous. I wasn't sure to be honest. It's super private though. You walk over to look out the window. What a stunning view. It's breathtaking. I've never seen anything like it. You turn around and find that his eyes are on you. But you're the best view I've ever seen. Thanks. So anyway, the marriage stuff from the challenge, I guess I wanted to chat it through with you, see if we align. You start. You know I'm a romantic, Shelby. You want a massive wedding, don't you? Hayden beams at you. 1,000,000,000%. Niall was right about me. I want everyone to see. I want to make sure it was the most beautiful, memorable day of mine and my bride's life. I'm talking confetti canyons, doves flying, the rings down the aisle, the coolest photography session ever, no boring traditional photos. They'd Photoshop into the extreme locations. Oh, and we'd have props. I completely agree with you, Hayden. Motorbikes, fireworks, oh gosh. In the background, that kind of things. I don't know about the motorbikes. Us? We? Oh, Hayden smirks at you confidently. I said what I said, Shelby. What about you, though? What kind of wedding do you want? If you even want to get married. I want a huge party wedding. Dancing all night, maybe a live band, something people will talk about for ages after. You're perfect. We're proper in sync about that. Shall we start planning? Hayden chuckles at the surprised look on your face. This treehouse is gorgeous. It's a very honeymoon sort of location. I think I told you back on our yacht day that I would have loved to stay in a treehouse in the Amazon. You did. This is beautiful, but it's not quite the Amazon. So if you did get married, where would you want to go on your honeymoon? You told me your dream holiday before, going on a safari in Tanzania, because you wanted the Amazon. I think that's different things, though. Maybe your honeymoon would be a bit different. Tell me your dream honeymoon, and I'll see if I'm on board. I'm always on board with you, Hayden. Egypt, Shelby. Egypt. Hayden looks off into the distance dreamily. A fancy boat cruise down the river Nile. We'd take in the incredible sights, smells, sounds. I'd love the adventure and the mystery of Egypt. I've always have. I actually want to go to Egypt. Imagine seeing the pyramids together, standing in awe of that beautiful architecture. Man, I think I'd shed a tear. Aw. Hayden glances at you with a gleam in his eye, especially if I was there with the girl of my dreams. Is there anything more romantic than sailing down the river together? Seeing all those ancient monuments with my future wife? Whoever that may be. Well, if you're coming on my honeymoon, doesn't that make you? I'm coming. I love the sound of your honeymoon idea. It's perfect. Egypt it is. We've talked about the location part of our honeymoon, but you trail off playfully. Hayden puts a hand to the back of his head. You want to talk about the rest? You sit down on the bed together. What would your plan be for our first night of our hypothetical honeymoon? You know, since we're down this road anyway, might as well expand. Hayden leans in and whispers gently, sending goosebumps down your neck. It would start like this. I believe in talking to each other, getting each other all worked up, teasing with our words, touching each other all over, building tension. You bite your lip. I'd make sure the room was perfect. Candles, rose petals, gorgeous scents in the air. I can work with that. Hayden looks down at your lips. A charge passes between the two of you. Kiss him! You close your eyes and lean into him, slowly, carefully, gently taking the softness of each other's lips, tasting the lust, savoring it on your tongue as it touches his. His hands stroke up your arms, cherishing your skin as the kiss deepens. You both can't help but gasp. The tension is almost unbearable. It builds and blossoms with every movement of his lips on yours, sending butterflies scattering through your body. You trace a finger down his spine, and he moans lightly, kissing you hungrily. His lips seem to silently vow to make the most of you. You can tell he wants more. You break apart, cheeks flush, hearts beating. We should stop for now. No! We need a second wow. I've never felt anything like that before. I need to cool off, splash some water on my face or something. Okay, I'm gonna go and fill my bottle up. You stroll into the kitchen to fill up your water bottle and find Milo chilling at the kitchen counter. Oh, hey, just the girl I was hoping for. Nope. Oh, yeah? I had to get away from all the beef. Are you and the girls okay? We're working on it. None of your business. Let's just say we're working on it. I think Lisbeth and Sophia just need to talk. They'll both calm down. What about the boy beef? The weird beef is still a thing. I don't like it when the vibes are low. Those are my boys already. I hate to see them arguing over nothing like that. I felt like I should have done a better job at diffusing the tension or something. I'm not sure there's much more you could have done. So why were you waiting for me to come around then? I don't know if I should say. You sort of have to now. Well, I saw you chatting to Ethan and felt a bit left out. Shut up, okay? I was thinking maybe we could still chat and get to know each other. I don't want to not explore something just because I'm worried about other people. So I wanted you to know I'm interested. Maybe shush. Maybe just shush. Oh, really? I just wanted to let you know just in case. I'm gonna head up and get ready for bed now. I'll see you around, Shelby. You walk through the corridors and up to the dressing room. Frankie has her ear pressed up to the door. Are you eavesdropping? Frankie frantically shushes you. No, I was taking a nap against the door. Hilarious. Yes, I'm listening. I can hear people kissing in there. You sneak over to the door and strain your ears to hear. Sounds like Sophia, but who's she with? Oh no. You can hear low male voice murmurings in between smishes. Might be Jussie. Shelby, could it be you cast your mind back to Sophia's flirty energy with Hayden? Hayden? It must be Jussie. Hayden was out there kissing me. Now, slow down, everybody. There's every chance that Sophia's in there with herself working on her kissing skills in the mirror. Oh yeah, that's her. And her high and low vocal impressions. She's really good. Is she snogging or practicing to be in a heavy metal band? Join me next time to find out.